Donovan Fondre with your JumpStart cooking tip for today. You know, when corn on the cob is in season, there's probably no vegetable that is so sweet and delicious as that. And the best way to cook it is with your microwave oven. Now I'm going to show you 3 ways to do corn on the cob. First of all, just take the ear as it is, like this, and throw it in your microwave oven. Figure about 2 minutes per ear. Another way that we can do this, now this is more work because once you microwave the corn, it is so easy to clean. But you're going to see that when I clean this guy first, I'll have trouble removing the silk on the inside. So I've got to rub it around and take it all off like this. And there's still going to be a couple of those little hairy things on the corn. I can run it under water for a second. That'll help clean it off. Okay, now we put this husk back over the corn on the cob and we cook it. This way it keeps the moisture inside. And what we're going to do with this is that after we cook it, we can bend that husk back and put it on the grill, the charcoal grill. Then you get that nice flavor of the grill right here, and it's much easier to hold it when you have the grip. But I'll show you as soon as we do this. All right, these 2 guys are in there. I'm going to give them 2 minutes each, 4 minutes, and show you the 3rd way to do it. And this is if you have a lot of time and you want to maybe a little more formal dinner party. Take the corn and clean it, strip back the husk and remove it and the silk. And then we're going to break it up into serving size pieces. And the reason for that is that I am going to take away the messy job of putting butter, salt, and pepper on the corn on the cob. So we just take off the silk. Then cut it up into serving size pieces like this. Nice sharp knife. Now this can be finger food, or you can put the skewers in these and do it that way. So we put it in a bowl, a serving bowl. I'm just doing 1 ear, but you can see you can do 3, 4, 5, 10 ears, whatever you want. But remember that when you do that, you have to cook them 2 minutes per ear. The more you put into a microwave, the longer it takes. And that's one disadvantage, because if we had a pot of boiling water on the stove and put in 4 or 6 ears, it would take the same amount of time, probably about 8 to 10 minutes. Whereas in the microwave, it takes a longer period of time. We put in some butter or healthy margarine like this, and some pepper, freshly ground pepper, and a little bit of salt. People can add their own salt if they want. All right, now we cover this because we want to keep the moisture in, and that is happening with our other corn on the cob that has the husk on it. That holds in the moisture. So we put on top of this a piece of plastic wrap. Don't worry about making any vents in this. And incidentally, folks, you may have heard warnings that your food should never touch the plastic, because the outgassing of some of the chemicals in the plastic can cause that to adhere, transfer to the food, and it may not be healthy for you. But that's with long duration cooking. If the plastic wrap touches some of your food here the way I'm cooking, where it's only for a short period of time, you don't have to worry at all. Okay, we can put in as many as we want in here, but we just have 1, and that will be our corn on the cob. You can do many other things with corn on the cob. That's a lot of fun. In fact, one recipe that I did for my cooking show on PBS, I peeled back the husk on the corn and put sausage, you know, breakfast sausage around the corn on the cob, put the husk back on it, microwaved it so the sausage cooked, the juices from the sausage went into the corn, and you had kind of a corn on the cob sausage, not a sandwich, but a corn on the cob with sausage on it. Anyway, it was delicious, and it was kind of cute. You can also pre-butter and pre-season and put the husk back on there, and then you can cook it that way. You can also wrap it in plastic wrap or wax paper and do it that way if you want to do individual ears. But in this case, the easiest way, of course, is to just do it with the husk on. And I'm going to show you this right now because these guys are at room temperature. They've been sitting in my vegetable boil, so I don't vegetable bowl, so I don't have to cook them as long. And you can tell when you take these guys out and you feel them, they are hot. All right, this guy's going back in. What did I say, 1.5 minutes? And I have that corn on the cob. Okay, now take a towel because these are hot. This is the one that has the husk and all and the silk. Now watch this when I peel this back. That silk just comes off like magic. Just strips back. There it is. The cob is as clean as could be, and all ready to eat. Okay, put your butter, salt, and pepper on there, and there you go. This you can also transfer to the charcoal grill. But I did this one where I took off the husk and removed the silk, and it's a lot handier. I don't have to clean it. You grab it by these handles that form by the husk, like this. See, it's kind of a mess when you have the silk still on, but so easy. Lay them on the charcoal grill, and since they're pre-cooked, all you have to do is cook it until you char the kernels, and that gives you the taste of the grill. And that's really what you want, because you're not cooking this. The charcoal grilling is a lot of fun, and you get in the outdoors, brings back those primitive urges of cooking. But if you pre-cook it in the microwave and then do it on the grill, it'll cook faster, it doesn't dry out, and it's just a better way to do it. JumpStart your charcoal grilling, and we'll do a whole segment on charcoal grill and the microwave. All right, these guys are about done. Let's take a look, and I want to show you. The butter is melted, so I just swirl it around like this to coat all of the ears with the seasoning that we want and the butter, and there we go. Beautiful pre-buttered, pre-seasoned corn on the cob ready to serve. Corn on the cob with the silk intact, corn on the cob with the silk removed. 3 ways, just as delicious, everyone. The easiest, of course, is just to throw them in as they come off of the stalk. Well, that's your JumpStart cooking tip for today. You cook healthier, you cook faster, you use less energy, and you save money. And all of our tips, of course, are in JumpStart Cooking, the cookbook that changes every recipe that you have into an energy-efficient recipe. And you can find it on Amazon.com or at our website.